Hey guys, it's Firestar here, and today I got a different kind of video for you. So the Tokyo Game Show just happened like this past week anyway, and with it we got a new Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer showcase the Big Hero 6 world among many, and I mean many other things. It's pretty much an extended trailer of the little Big Hero 6 snippet trailer we got the week prior, and oh my god, let's just say the reason this video is coming out now is because I had to process everything that I saw in that trailer. I watched the trailer 1 in the morning, and I couldn't go to sleep because my body was full of adrenaline and so many other emotions that this trailer gave me. Oh my goodness, it was really good. If you haven't watched it before watching this analysis thingy, definitely watch it. Get on this feels train, guys. It's whew. Anyway, moving on. So, as I just mentioned, we're gonna do this little trailer analysis thingy of all the things that are going on in this trailer, because I gotta convey my thoughts on the internet. I guess that's what everyone else does. But let's get it going. Ooh, checkmate. Always bad at chess. It's like the legend: darkness prevails and light expires. Okay, hold on. So, Xehanort said checkmate, my dude. What you doing? Checkmate means that you cannot move your king anywhere without it being taken. Hello? Hello? But in all seriousness though, since the whole chessboard itself kind of represents this whole final showdown of 7 lights and the 13 darknesses, see here, the king piece, which is more than likely Sora, surrounded by the remaining darknesses. Everyone else is fallen. Clearly, Eric is saying he's got another move, means that he's got some trick up his sleeve. So, by extension, Sora's got to have some kind of new maneuver or thing up his sleeve against Master Xehanort and his 13 Seekers of Darkness, right? And then lights gathering together, hearts driven by one oath, one purpose. Ooh, and the Big Hero 6 squad is here. They look so good. Ooh, go, you look especially good, girl. Alright, let's pause right here. I just want to say, coming from me personally, I think the Big Hero 6 world, San Francisco, I think I'm saying that right. I haven't seen Big Hero 6 in 2 years, bear with me. But this is the best looking world I've seen in any of these trailers so far. The world feels so vibrant and so colorful. The models look really good, and there's just so many good things. And we have this whole Keyblade Hero 3 thing Sora's got going on. Please don't butcher that translation. Keep that direct. I don't want to see English try to make that some wacky thing. Keep it simple. Keyblade Hero 3. That works really well. Fits the world. The world's beautiful. Let's stop gushing. Let's keep going. Just look at this. Oh, it's so pretty. And we got some parkour up the skyscrapers, because of course. And then we got Sora and Baymax. I think Intercept Jet's probably gonna be a joint attack, a limit move between Sora and Baymax. Then we got the Nano Arms finisher from the Big Hero 6 Keyblade. Looks really cool. This line looks really clean. Okay, so before we keep going, I just want to say, first it was Master Hand, then it was Crazy Hand, and now we have Data Hand. This is just enough for me. Sakurai, listen to me. Put Sora in Smash. Ultimate comes out in 3 months. Come on, this is gonna sell the game, really. Anyway, Data Hand, we can kind of see the bug, around the bug blocks. Those bug block things from Recoded. So Recoded is a thing, guys. Who would have thought I actually need to remember what that story was about for Kingdom Hearts 3? I gotta rewatch the whole cutscene compilation, but wasn't expecting that. And this minigame looks really cool. Rail sliding and parkouring through rings. This is like Superman 64, but better. My brother wanted to help people. He's still hearing Baymax in all of us. Okay, now hold on. We gotta go back here. Hold on. Let's look at Sora for a minute. Like, Sora is like looking at this ice cream. Like, I don't even like chocolate. I don't even eat chocolate. Why am I up here on this bridge eating chocolate? I don't like this. Where's my sea salt ice cream? Like, Sora does not look content that he's holding a chocolate bar right now. Like, oh my goodness. But yeah, no, this scene obviously, Big Hero 6 gives us an opportunity to kind of like hone in on this friendship with that Roxas had with Hayner, Pence, and Olette. And we can see with that really smooth transition, by the way. That was really clean. I can face the darkness now. I think it's because you finally found the strength to protect the things that matter. My own personal note here, since we're in the realm of dark, this is probably happening after, probably after Riku and Mickey got their butts kicked by Aqua. Riku's weight of dawn's broken and leaves it in the sand, whatever. This I like this. I like this scene. It shows a really kind of we're seeing like a really mature Riku. You get what I'm saying? See, because think back to like the very first game where he kind of succumbed to darkness and whatnot, and all these other games up to Dream Drop Distance have just been Riku trying to like get his own like redemption, kind of like feel like he can move. How do I phrase this? Like that he can like move past the darkness, kind of like not let the darkness like take him over, but learning to kind of like coexist with the darkness. I'm a big fan of Riku's kind of like personal growth arc and kind of how it all kind of culminates in Dream Drop Distance. Really good. I like this moment between him and Mickey, since Mickey's kind of been there with him through all that development too. Really good. Kind of want to see where that goes in this game. Okay, so it's like, oh my god, how do I say this? It's like when you expecting a call from your girlfriend, but your best friend calls you and starts taking up the phone line. You're just kind of like, well, I really want my girl. Why are you here? Why are you calling me right now? That's what this scene makes me feel like. Damn, Ienzo cock blocking Sora so hard, but hey, Ienzo needs love too, right? But like, it's cool, like how the Kingdom Hearts universe is kind of like moving up in the world in terms of technology. We got like iPhones now, Ienzo, FaceTime, and Sora. I think that's really cool. I kind of like this kind of like modern approach for the game. It's really cool. Oh, Rapunzel looks so good. The model looks so clean, but don't touch that girl. That's a heartless. Okay. Okay, so let's talk Davy Jones here. Davy Jones' model looks so good. Like, hold on, look at that tentacle. Like, look at the tentacle movement. Look at the texture. Like, it almost feels like it's the movement. Like, you can clearly tell it's not, but like the realism compared to what we saw from Port Royal and Kingdom Hearts 2, they've really stepped it up. And I think a lot of that's attributed to that switch to the Unreal Engine. It really shows how far they can really push like detail and graphics with these models. It's really crazy that this is Kingdom Hearts. It really is crazy, at least in my eyes anyway. We got Sora talking to Anna. And what can help, Elsa? It's you. Yeah, you can do it, Anna. May your heart be your guiding key. Okay, so clearly, just from playing 0.2, it's clearly Nomura wants to push this phrase onto us. It's like the next Kingdom Hearts catchphrase. May your heart be your guiding key. Goofy, you have... It's come to the point where Goofy's saying it. He's not even a Keyblade wielder. Like, come on. Like, I get you want us to kind of keep this phrase in mind, but you're kind of pushing it a little. Like, stop pressuring this phrase on us. Like, really, oh my goodness. But as far as this scene goes, it's kind of nice seeing Ericus' Keyblade here, because think back to way back, like E3 2013. That's when we got our first taste that Kingdom Hearts 3 is actually a real thing. Right? When Sora picks up Ericus' Keyblade on Destiny Island, it's kind of cool that now it's actually now, instead of it being a teaser for us, it's now like a relevant scene. And what I think is going to happen with this scene, it's kind of like, okay, so we know at the end of 0.2, like, when that scene that's happening when the Destiny Islands are finally like leaving the realm of darkness, being restored because all the events in KH1, right? We see Aqua kind of falling back into the darkness as Destiny Islands is getting restored, and she left Ericus' Keyblade, the Master Defender, on the beach. So, and in addition to that, I doubt like Sora, Riku, and Kairi have been back to the Death Sea Islands because you know the whole thing with Sora and Castle Oblivion, Riku and Castle Oblivion. Wait, but then Kairi, whatever. Kyrie's a dunce, whatever, she probably didn't notice it, whatever, and then when the events of K2, no one's been at this island for a long time, is what I'm getting at, right? So, there's probably, like, a loophole in there, whatever, but that's basically what I'm getting at, so, Aqua left that there, probably intentionally as a means for Sora to go and rescue her. I mean, I don't really see any other reason, any other, like, you know, sound reason, anyway. No one knows what's in the chest we're looking for. Okay, so let's talk Kingdom Hearts Unchained, Union, whatever they want to call it this week. Okay, so from watching back cover in the 2.8 collection, obviously one of the biggest mysteries for the Cage community right now is what is in the box. What is in that box that Master of Masters has? We don't know, and from this scene, it's clearly evident that they're looking for that chest. They're looking for that box. But I guess the thing that's bothering me a little bit, it's not even the issue with them looking for the box. It's an issue that kind of goes with Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key as a concept. Like, we know that Unchained Key, Union Cross, whatever, it has relevant lore for Kingdom Hearts 3. What is really unknown at this point is how much of that lore will be relevant for the story going into Kingdom Hearts 3. Because initially, I assumed that what we learned in back cover would cover the basics of what we need to know for Kingdom Hearts 3. But that I don't feel like that's necessarily the case here. Because when we have cutscenes in Union Cross, they show like Ventus like surviving the Keyblade War, and you know Larium, you know, it's probably. That's probably Marluxia somebody. Nomura's saying Larium's Larium, Marluxia's Marluxia, but look at him! You can't tell me otherwise. Anyway, what's concerning me that since this is obviously a nod to Unchained Key, what other things in this game connect to Unchained Key that we need to know about? Is it strictly the stuff from back cover? Is it more than that? We don't know, especially since Global is not really getting anything new story-wise until after Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out. That's a rant in and of itself, but whatever, I digress. If I keep going, I'll keep ranting about how dumb Union Cross is, but let's keep going. It's not like you found your 13. Oh, we've got him. So that's basically confirmation that Master Xehanort has his 13 Secrets of Darkness, and he's ready to get this show on the road. He's ready to collide with the Sunlights. He's ready to make the Keyblade and Keyblade War, Kingdom Hearts, yada yada yada, right? And I'll continue my discussion with the 13 Secrets of Darkness later because that has its own chain of. I can't even make a chain memories joke. Let's just go on. Sora, let us help you find Roxas. Actually, that was a really good frame to stop at Olet's face. Look at those eyes. I need that as a reaction image stat. But they look so good though. Like Olet, Hayner, and Pence. They looking so clean. I like the black and white color scheme that Nomura's kind of going for this game. I like the plaid. You know, beats Nomura's other fetishes with like belts and zippers and stuff. I can work with this. They look so good, and like back in Kingdom Hearts 2, right? That scene where we enter Traverse Town because of the picture, trying to draw any connection with it, with the mansion. It's nice to see that we're finally kind of getting back on track in that regard, because we kind of got cock-blocked by Nobodies and Mickey and the whole thing that Riku knows about what's happened to Riku and Riku's whereabouts and whatnot. It's nice to see us kind of get back on the track to making these connections, going to the day of the Twilight Town, seeing if we can do anything about Roxas. It's really nice to kind of come back and kind of deal with that again after kind of being sidetracked by the Organization 13's garbage from 2. Then we got more gameplay. We fight the Kraken. I wonder how they're gonna leave the Kraken. I wonder how they're gonna leave the Kraken in like for like the Pirates of the Caribbean story, because The Kraken was mostly relevant in the second movie, Dead Man's Chest, but just from the Pirates trailer back at E3 and what we're seeing now, it seems like the plot line for the Pirates world for Kingdom Hearts 3 revolves around the third movie at World's End, so I kind of curious to see how they're going to tie both movies into this world. I mean, I don't expect it to be like a completely direct. In fact, I don't want it to be completely direct. I kind of like them. I kind of like them kind of taking their own spin with the Disney World and the Disney movie, kind of like what they did with KH1. Bring back more of that, please. And it seems like that's the direction they're going for with the worlds this time around. And it's really good, A plus. And while we're on while we're just freeze framed on the scene here in Port Royal, everything looks good. The environment looks good. The textures are really good. Heartlooks look good, and the nobodies, the gamblers, they look really good too. I'm actually just really amazed at how far they're kind of pushing the engine to make things look really good, but still kind of feel like Kingdom Hearts. It's really cool. And then we got one of Stormflag's finishers with the tentacles. Oh, whoa. That was actually the cleanest freeze I've ever made on the camera flash. That's really clean. So, we got photo mode, right? So, I guess every game's just gonna have photo mode nowadays, right? Not complaining at all, because this photo mode has created some of the best memes I've seen from Kingdom Hearts in so many years. Like, it's really glad this is in the game, but I don't think it's gonna go past more than it being a mini game, because we could just look at the UI. 1 out of 7 photos. We have a score count at the top left. I mean, we have 14 out of 100. That's probably a photo count. So hopefully we can take more photos. Like, if it's not a mini game, we can take more photos, like, outside of it. Like, I would definitely want to take a selfie with Master Xehanort. And as cool as this is, a selfie with Sora and Aqua in the Realm of Darkness, as cool as that sounds, you gotta admit, that'd be kind of funny. You know, that's just me. That's how I would use photo mode. I would just take the clutch screenshots of people when nobody's looking. And then some more Frozen action. It's probably Sora's limit with Marshmallow here. The limits look so good, it gets more value to them. He's wavering from the path of the lake, we destroy him. But then we'll have to find another vessel. I'm very confused at what Ansem and Zigbar are, who they're referring to here. From the trailer, it seems like they're referring to Sora, but it's like back in Dream Drop Distance, they had eyed Sora as the 13th vessel, and they failed to make him that because of Axel intervening. So I wouldn't think they would go towards Sora again. They would go to other means. And what I think the other means is, let's keep Hidden Place, should be coming up next. Okay, no, it's not coming up next, but let's talk about this thing anyway. So, couple things. In Dream Drop Distance, we saw that, like, Alias, Dylan, Lee, Ienzo, Evan, and should be Isa. Like, I think they were the 6 apprentices of, like, Xehanort. You know, the Anthem the Wise Apprentice Xehanort, we're just gonna call him that. So it's very interesting, like, why is he Norded? He's got the yellow eyes, like, how do you get Norded again? Like, how are you gonna come back to being a somebody and then you just go back to bearing the hood and being Norded again? Also, Demix is back. I'm really happy that we finally got a trailer showcasing Demix, because Demix is low-key my favorite organization member, just because of how lazy he is. But I don't like it in this scene. It's like he's back in the hood. Like, he's evil. Like, how do you, Nomura, why are you doing this to me? Like, leave Demix alone. He's a good boy. Like, don't do this to him. That's rude. You know, wouldn't do something like this. And we had Data Riku back. And he's got the yellow eyes. He's Norded too. I didn't know you could Nord Data. Like, okay, sure. It's cool to see Rico to have some relevance. All that means is I have to rewatch all 3 hours of those cutscenes, because I do not remember Ricota's plot for the life of me. Being very real here, guys. I didn't like Ricota as a game. I know some people like the gimmick aspect of it. I didn't. Like, the whole like, each world having its own gimmick thing. I didn't like that. So I, like, played it once and immediately returned and I just watched the cutscenes. Just because, you know, it was there. I wanted to experience all the content on the disc. But, you know, I should probably watch that again. That way I can talk about Data Riku some more. But I mean, it's cool he's back. Just why is he Nordic too? Oh my goodness! It's like, it's like you get Nordic, you get Nordic, everybody gets Nordic. Come on, y'all. Just another episode of Kingdom Hearts Opera. What am I going to do with you, brother? Another one of those lines. I want it said exactly like that exact words. That is the perfect line coming from Vanitas. Really good. But as far as the scene goes, yeah, they found Ventus. So, and my theory about how they found Ventus, because let's think about this. Aqua's the only person who knew where Ventus was, right? Ventus, because she was the only one that you knew, because she used Eric's Keyblade, locked the lane departure away, and sealed Ven away in a place that only she knows about. So I kind of feel like what's happening to Aqua in the Realm of Darkness and them finding Ventus, there's definitely a connection there, because Aqua's the only person who knows where Ventus is, because we know that in Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days, 358 days over 2, math equation, I don't know how to say it, Kingdom Hearts math equation, right? So we learned in that game that Xemnas had been sending Axel to Castle Oblivion to try and find this room where Ventus is, completely unsuccessful with each attempt, further proving that Aqua can only access that room. Question is that how did they access that room if Aqua's the one that can? Get where I'm going with this? They did something to Aqua to get her to open the way for them, which is probably why she's all infused with the darknesses and stuff. I don't know. That's just a theory anyway, but I think it's a solid one concerning what we've seen so far. Speaking of Aqua, all that's left in my heart is misery and despair, and I want you to feel it. Oh, it's okay, Aqua baby. We're gonna come for you soon, I promise. Like, you don't deserve this. All you were trying to do was do right by being a Keyblade Master, and look what this got you. Like, it's not right. Oh my god, like, but let's talk about Aqua in detail here, right? Because we saw way back, well, not even way back, it's just E3, right? So, like, what, 3 months ago? With that trailer, we saw Aqua with, like, the yellow eyes and the silver hair, which, you know, looking back, it's not really silver, it's just kind of losing that blue. You can still see it's partially blue. Like, even here, you can still see it's still kind of like blue, right? At least very faintly, anyways. So initially, I thought she was Nordic, but let's like kind of analyze what Aqua's body is like looking at right here. So hold on, I need to pause this at like the perfect frame. Close enough. Okay, so. We can kind of see Aqua's hands. They're like all black with the red finger, like with the red fingers, right? And then if we keep playing, just kind of look at the outfit as a whole. Like, everything is just darker. Her skin tone, like from her legs down, is dark. Like, all her clothing is kind of like has a darker blue, approaching like a black kind of thing. All her clothes are like tattered. And if we look kind of like at her arm as it trails up to her shoulder, that's becoming black too. So essentially, Aqua hasn't been Norded. I think she's succumbing to the darkness. Like, the darkness is kind of like taking hold of her, and I think she's probably like, I feel like this is like what the process is into becoming a Heartless. You know, maybe that's what this process, like, what we're seeing is her going through the process of becoming a Heartless. It's not gonna be a case with like Sora where like he just used the Keyblade and bam, he was a shadow. I feel like I kind of think we're seeing the process of that happening, right? Because look at her attire. We've seen attire similar to that before. Like, think back to Riku in Kingdom Hearts 1 and just Vanitas' base design. Like, nah, man, she ain't Aqua nor she Dark One. Which pains me to say. Please save my baby girl, guys. She doesn't deserve any of this. Like, look at her. She doesn't deserve this. Okay, so here we are in the Keyblade Graveyard, and we have, finally, we get a trailer of a model of Master Xehanort, and he looks so good. Like, look at those wrinkles, though. Like, those are so defined, and the ears, and kind of, the facial expressions, the hair on the beard, like, oh my god, everything just looks so good. And other webmasters in here, now it's time for the Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer lightning round when we're just gonna flash. I'm just not even gonna say anything first. We're just gonna let everything flash through. I've waited patiently. So have we all. But together we shall unlock the Keyblade War's secrets. Oh wow, I read that so fast. Okay, so we breezed through all of that, so let's just go and analyze everything like bit by bit. So okay, so actually that's like the perfect frame to freeze it. Okay, so we have Aqua fighting Ansem's guardian thing, right? So let's take note here that she doesn't have her Keyblade, obviously, because she left that with Terra at the end of Birth by Sleep, right? She doesn't have Ericus's Keyblade because she left out at Destiny Island's beach at the end of 0.2. So, and we all know Aqua, she's resolved to fight the darkness and not let the darkness take over. She will be people's wayfinders. You know, that's all evident at the end of 0.2. So she's fighting this darkness head on with no fear, and, you know, my girl's getting swung around. That's not okay. Like, why do you guys show me that? But let me put my feelings aside for right now. So, and the biggest important thing to notice here is that she's not Nordic. Oh my, she's not. She's not different. She's not darkness Arkle. She's not Darkwa right now. Okay, so this is her regular self. So, what I think is happening here is, I think this is the first of many events that is going to lead to her becoming infused with the darkness, right? Because she's fighting Ansem's guardian thing, so, and I think it's safe to say that without her Keyblade, and with her kind of getting swung around like this, she lost the fight. Which kind of, I guess, allowed Ansem to kind of step in and be like, you want darkness? Because I got lots of darkness for you, honey. And which leads her to the Aqua we've seen now in recent trailers. And honestly, that kind of makes a little bit of sense if you think about it, because going back to the E3 trailer again, when Aqua's first revealed to have been like touched by the darkness and whatnot, clearly, like, she fought Riku and Mickey and they lost the fight, but she was just. But when we first see Aqua, we don't see her full body, and we just see her as a silhouette, like with the darkness, kind of like her enshrouded in darkness, the darkness engulfing her. So, like, maybe like Riku and Mickey kind of came into the realm of darkness at the time when, just after all of that happened, right? So. And yeah, so and they fought her not knowing who she was, and then we get the whole Mickey, you're too late. Wait, Mickey, you're too late. That just happened. She got infused with darkness at that. Oh my, revelation. Let's keep going. I'm just gawk at this all day. Let's keep going. Kairi and Lee are so cute together. Like, oh my goodness, like, screw the canon ship of Sora and Kairi. Make this canon, please, please. Like, also, Kairi looks really good. I think that has something to do strongly with how, like, deep red her hair is in contrast with her blue eyes. She just looks really, really good. I really like the way Kairi's looking for this game. And just please make her relevant, Nomura, please. More Kairi relevance. I could use that. It'll make good decisions. Also, Axel looking fine as always. Okay, so, okay, hold on. Let me see if we can get a good frame here. So, very hard to see, but my boy's got the yellow eyes. My boy Demix has ignored it. You couldn't just leave one organization. Oh, I guess they did leave one good with Ienzo, but Demix did nothing wrong. He just wants to sit in a chair and play a sitar all day. He don't need the darkness. The darkness don't need him. It's not right, but anyway, emotions aside, focus and scene. So, Demix is, when I first saw this trailer, I thought, like, whatever Demix was carrying was, like, wrapped in some kind of blanket or whatever, but, like, thinking back at how Ienzo and Evan, by extension, the tires were, they always wore lab coats. So I'm very convinced that the person that's draped over Demix's shoulder, that's Vexen, Evan, wherever he is at this point. I don't know. Yeah, so So it begs the question, like, is this is this act did they like capture like Evan outside of Radiant Garden? Is this a flashback? Because I want to. It's hard to say because at first glance, seeing Demix carrying him, you would think this is real time since Demix is back and Demix has got the yellow eyes. Because if memory serves, in Kingdom Hearts 2, he didn't have yellow. He didn't have yellow eyes, and I gotta go back and play Kingdom Hearts 2 and look at that. But I'm pretty sure he didn't. So this is probably real time. But if that's the case, like, why are we capturing Evan again? Does Master Xehanort like need a scientific brain for something? Does he need his like knowledge for something? And why is Demix kind of like bringing him back to the lab in Radiant Garden in front of Ienzo? Like, I don't know. There's so many questions I have about Demix, but we don't. I don't have enough. We haven't really seen enough information to really glean any like concrete information. Which I guess is okay. I'm okay with that because that leaves me really, really thirsty for Kingdom Hearts 3. Okay. But, so yeah. Oh, wow, I paused that so slow. Let's go back. Okay, so, initially when I saw this, I thought it was Luxord, and then when I kept rewatching this trailer, I was just kind of like, wait, Luxord confronts comforting Ienzo, that doesn't make sense. Also, I actually got a close look at his beard and mustache. Luxord's mustache and beard are thinner than that. That's Ansem the Wise. And all I'm gonna say is Ansem the Wise is like living proof that in this series, no one truly dies. I mean, Kingdom Hearts 3 is the perfect example of that. Nomura is bringing back everybody. I mean, everybody. Everyone that we thought we killed off, or everyone who we thought died or has left us for good. They're all coming back. All 13 people of the original organization are back in this game. And judging from the K3 box art that got revealed at TGS as well, like, Namine's gonna be back in this game. Shion's gonna be back in this game, so apparently we're just gonna remember her somehow. So, like, everybody's back, and Ansem the Wise is the perfect representation of that. But otherwise, it's pretty nice kind of seeing this reunion between Ansem the Wise and Ienzo, since Ansem was Ienzo's caretaker. So it's kind of touching, and I kind of feel like Ienzo wants to cry. That's what it looks like. I want to hug this boy so bad. Okay, oh my god, I'm pausing late again. I'm pausing so late again, Jesus Christ. Oh wow, okay, perfect. Okay, so Axel looks so shook right now. He is like, I thought you hated me. Why are you here? Why is Isa here? Like Axel's facial expression right now, that's my facial expression. I'm like, why are you visiting this man? I thought, like, you gave up on this friendship. Like, because in Kingdom Hearts math equation, like, you even hear his quote, which would you rather suffer the loss of? Some make-believe friendship or a real one? The real one meaning his friendship with, like, him and Axel. The fact that Axel, at the end of the day, went with Roxas and Shion over him, you would have to think Isa is, like, bitter or something. You know, especially with their clash at the end of Dream Drop Distance, but, like, I need something with this Square. Like, you can't just show this, have Axel look all surprised. Are they gonna be friends again? Has Axel rejected this man for good? Like, is there any light at the end of this darkness that is their friendship? I mean, come on, like, details at 11. I need this now. And then, we got a shot of Terranor, so Terra's coming back. I mean, that's pretty obvious. He's on the box art too. But, like, in the background, right, let me see if we can go back. So, like, we can see the background kind of, like, moving up. And the only thing that comes to my mind is, like, that whole fight scene in Birth by Sleep was, like, Xehanort raising the cliffs, because apparently he can do that. Does he come back into the... Does Terra come back into being in, like, the Keyblade graveyard? Is this actually him? Is this, like, another flashback? Like, what's going on here? It makes sense that he is kind of come back into being in the Keyblade graveyard, because that's when Master Zayden, nor did his body snatching. That's where his lingering will was left. So it makes the most sense, but once again, we don't really have enough visual or information to really fully grasp any concrete information to really grasp about this because Samura's keeping Terra's kind of state very, very ambiguous. And quite honestly, that frustrates me. Terra needs happiness too, guys. Come on. Okay. Oh wow, wow. Let's go back. Let's go back. There's so many things, and these parts actually go by really fast. Jesus. Okay, so let's continue. Let's continue our Aqua theories, right? So let's talk about this scene right here, right? We got Vanitas here ready to hoist his keyblades to strike Aqua down. We have Aqua unconscious in what looks like to be the land of departure. If this is actually like the real like land of departure, then that means that somehow they unlock the land of departure. Land of departure is back to its original state, and it's not Castle Oblivion, which logically that makes sense why that is because of the earliest scene we got of Vanitas sitting above Ventus's chair. So the fact that they know where Ventus is means that Land of Departure is back to the way it is. We can at least assume that. What's got me skeptical right now is like leading into the scene. We see a little bit of light like flickering down there. Like you can see the center of the screen looks like cracked, and we have all these hexagons. So begs the question: is this like a flashback? Is this data like? Because we still have the whole thing of Anton Novaez's research data. That whole thing that needs to be explored with this game as well. So it's like, is this a data simulation of what's going on? Is this a flashback? Is this real life? I don't know. It better not be real life because Vanita shouldn't be doing that to my girl now. That's not okay. But if it is real life, then I think with what we've seen of Aqua and Ventus with this trail and previous trails, we can kind of line up like a very rough sequence of events of what's happening with Aqua, right? So if we look at it like this, right? The first thing that happens is I assume Ansem and Vanitas like come into the realm of darkness, right? Aqua's there, Aqua stands because we all know Aqua stands against the darkness at this point, so they fight, right? Without a Keyblade, Aqua easily loses the fight. She gets knocked unconscious or whatever. And the part that confuses me, I guess they somehow use Aqua to kind of like tell them where either she goes there herself, with them herself somehow, like brainwashed or something, I don't know. Or basically what I'm saying is they manipulated Aqua in some way to get Ventus's location, and finding out where Ventus is, finding the room he's in, somehow unlocks Castle Oblivion and reverts it to its original state of Land of Departure, right? And so since Aqua did her part in giving them Ventus, they can finally like do the deed they wanted to do, Birth by Sleep, and infuse Aqua with darkness, which actually makes sense. They do that, they put her back into the realm of darkness, and that's when Rico and Mickey show up, right? That's when Rico and Mickey show up to try and find Aqua, but they're greeted with this like dark, this silhouetted figure engulfed in darkness. They combat it because darkness is bad and whatnot, and they get their butts kicked. And that's when Aqua walks over to Mickey's Keyblade, picks it up, and reveals herself to be full of darkness. Mickey, you're too late, and all that good stuff. I think that's a solid. If this is like a real scene that's happening here, it's like real flashback, not like data, or whatever. I feel like that can be a pretty solid like sequence of events to what's going on here. Obviously, we don't really know for sure. Nomura likes his twist, so for all intents and purposes, I could be way off base, but that's what I think is happening right now. It's kind of a solid assumption. This is my personal opinion. And then continuing to talk about Aqua with this scene, it's obviously the big callback to the opening to 0.2 when Aqua reaches for Sora's hand. Obviously, this very obvious. Sora's going to be the one to save Aqua, and for the proof of that, back at TGS, they did a Kingdom Hearts 3 gameplay like showcase, and at the end of that showcase, we got a look into the boss fight we're gonna have with Aqua, and Sora's there. Sora's there too, so that's another kind of lead to believe that that fight Sora's gonna have with Aqua after like you win the after you win the fight. That's when Sora's gonna go and rescue Aqua from the darkness, because you know Sora needs to. Sora's connected to everybody, and he needs to go save the hearts of those who are hurting. I forget what the phrasing is. Good Lord, Kingdom Hearts has way too many phrases for their own good. And by saving Aqua, by extension, that means it's time for Sora to dive into the heart and save Ventus as a full-fledged Keyblade Master, because, let's face it, we're going to this game assuming that he's going to become a Master after he does what he needs to do in Olympus and whatnot, right? So he's going to use that skill you get in Dream Drop Distance. We know you get in Dream Drop Distance because Riku used the skill to rescue Sora. And Sora's going to use the same skill to rescue Ventus, since it's obvious because this is Ventus' dive to the heart and whatnot. Okay, so this scene, I'm going to break the canon ship. I don't want the canon ship. Sora does not need Okay, let me rephrase that. Kairi does not need Sora. This is probably what the scene is. Probably Sora actually finally telling Kairi how he actually feels about her. So Kairi's probably gonna reciprocate those feelings. I don't want that. Kairi and Lee, like, I was not okay with that, with how hard they were pushing it, but with more trailers were coming, they look cute together. I want it, and it will work out perfectly if Kairi flat out rejects Sora here. That way Kairi can have Lee, and Sora can have Riku. That way everyone's happy, right? I mean, I was gonna say Roxas want me to see nominated, but they'll probably be real people somehow or another. So everyone wins. Don't give me this. Give me the actual ships. Sora x Riku, Kairi x Lee. Give me the ships that matters, Nomura. I keep wanting to say Square. And you gotta hit me with the heartstrings. It's bad enough that Aqua's in the realm of darkness, Demix is a baddie, but now you gotta make Axel cry. Like, well, only other time we have seen Axel cry, it was because of things with. It is because of Roxas and Shion things. Now you got me doing this again. Was probably means Roxas is back. I mean, like, you know, we're in Twilight Town. We're in front of the mansion, obviously. That's so. Roxas is probably back somehow. And oh yeah, wait. Oh yeah, look, wait. Yeah. Oh yeah, look, he is back. Now he's back with his Oblivion and Oathkeeper, because if you kind of pause it just as it transitions, it's very hard to see because of how fast they want to move things. You can kind of faintly make out the Oathkeeper's handle on his left hand. That's Oathkeeper and Oblivion. Now, what begs the question here is he came back in his organization robe, right? So, like, is he back as a good person? Is he back as bad? Is he the vessel Ansem and Zekrom were referring to earlier in the trailer? Like, lots of questions about Roxas's return. The confirmed thing about this is that we are able to get Roxas back, but is he on the side of good or is he on the side of darkness? Like, I feel like it's darkness because he's back in the organization, or why is he not back in his casual attire? But this could be no more using this trailer to play tricks with us. I mean, it's not the first time this has happened. I mean, let's look back at E3 with Aqua. But yeah, that's basically the trailer. At least I tamped out a trailer analysis anyways. Hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you all enjoyed going through this huge feel strain of emotions that I am experiencing watching this trailer right now. Even hurt breaking it down because I'm seeing still frames of Aqua and Demix. They don't deserve this. Oh my god! And Kingdom Hearts it's 4 months. It's 4 months away, guys. Woohoo! We'll finally get closer to the saga that has been going on for 16 years. We're finally going to get closure. But anyway, that's it for me. It's late. I'm probably going to get like a snack or a drink and probably go to bed. I need to go to bed after going through all these emotions of it. So anyway, goodbye everybody. It's been fun. 4 months away and they're going to go by so slow. Anyway, I'm going to ramble on this one. Bye.